I can tell that I obliged your anchors. You only just learned we existed, and here we are, pony napping you and asking you to work together, make it better.
You're a pipsqueak, but how do you even hear my music down here? Or have a radio station?
These little guys are antennicles. They carry our radio signals all around the sea and pick up some from above. I recruited some extras just in case you decided to broadcast with us, Pipp.
Ah, they're such babies! Hi, babies!
We're big fans. You're an inspiration. Been listening to you since I was fin-high to a sea grasshopper. Used to make every pony watch me perform your songs on my stage. Not that I wanted to be a pop star. I wanted to be a captain when I grew up. But Starboard beat me to it.
Wait, you two are the same age?
We weather the sea storms in our own ways. Just like this hulking heap of a ship. It's not much, but it's ours.
None of the shining seas has anything to say about it.
What do you mean?
Well, they think we have something they want. The Shadow Sea's anchor, the Shadow Pearl.
And why would they think that? I mean, no offense, but it's not as if you guys are, living the 5-star lifestyle.
Shining seas always blamed us, said we caused the darkness swallowing up the oceans, and tried to take our anchor.
We weren't but little gillies at the time. Most of us could barely swim on our own. Our parents got us out to this very ship. We think they went back to help, but we never saw any of them again. I don't even remember what they looked like. Calla Lily thinks we must still have the Shadow Pearl, but if we did, that would mean that we had magic, that we could rebuild our kingdom, or at the very least, our gallant, galloping ghost galleon. The truth is, we don't have answers, Princess. We barely know who we're supposed to be, but we do know one thing. We're not villains.
And that's why you need me? As a sort of underwater influencer?
Creeping Jenny's books helped her for a bit, but now they seem corrupted too. Well, Princess, we're gonna need your help, not just underwater. 'Cause what Calla Lily plans to do won't just be our problem.
What do you mean?
Follow me. Calla Lily has 6 of the 7 anchors. She wants them all because she thinks it'll give her power over all the seas, help restore things to the way they used to be. But we found lots of weird stuff over the years. Stuff probably left by her parents or maybe just lost.
Oh, stuff! That was in a treasure chest? Some pony buried in the woods and drew a map to find, but the map was destroyed in a freak accident and...
Izzy, please tell me you're not speaking from experience.
Pipp, every pony knows real pirates all lose their treasure, at least once.
'Tis true, lass Izzy. And one of the relics we found after it was once lost told us what'll happen if the anchors are brought together. If the anchors are united, the oceans will rise against the land, sealing all in its path until nothing is left. Most of the others have fallen, their anchors pilfered, and kingdoms in ruin. An ill tide of whisperer our fate. We gathered our most precious treasure then headed away. Maybe one day set our sails. Again.
That is nothing like the Unity crystals.
Yeah, that's some disunity crystals.
Exactly.
Is that the treasure the captain's log was talking about?
Nah, it's our treasure. The sparkling sea has raided our ship so many times that I started keeping the crew's favorite things in here. It's not much, but it matters to us. And they trust me to hold it.
I can't believe everything you've all been through. It's like something out of a story.
Like in Galloping Ghost Mysteries 4? Trench Pony Parlay. How you were a galley of scrappy oceanic orphans who would grow up to be the heroes of the high seas.
Izzy!
No, it's fine. Great, actually. Creeping Jenny did write those to keep our spirits up.
I still think it's awfully suspicious how the trench ponies went from being the good gills to the bad gills.
Izzy, not this again.
On the contrary, dear heart, I certainly love for you to start.
Interesting. Detective Zipp mode fully active. Sorry, I was packing up and
I thought you might like a qual brew latte, but it looks like you're busy.
Something's fishy here, and it's not my tail. We need to talk.
Fine, but I still want coffee.
Lead the way. The chandelier has more lights than it should. See? There are 16 glowing lanternfish, but only 5 lanterns. That painting is so smooth and somehow blurry. There aren't even any brush marks. And this... Oh, scroll too far. That's the pic Pipp and Izzy sent when they got here. Wait a second. Izzy doesn't wear a mane like that. That's not even my sister's crown. And where did this extra hoof come from?
That sounds like a good question for your sister, since she, took it.
Yeah, I'd love to ask her. It's been almost a whole day at this point. I would have thought she'd be back from her tour of the sparkling sea already. Where is she? Or maybe that's a better question for your sister. Can you honestly tell me everything's fine? Because from where I'm swimming, it doesn't seem that way.
My flower was fake?
Let's go talk to Calla Lily.
Creepy Jenny I'd be, the scribe or the sea, and my memories don't fail me much.
Izzy, you're already a fan of Creeping Jenny's books.
Go.
Stories I write of honor and might, where heroes with virtue battle creatures that'll hurt you, of a kingdom ravished and magically banished, led all adrift in the dark and the deep, led with secrets they don't know they keep.
I can't believe she came out. She's usually too shy and talks to any pony but me. Especially with all this Volume 4 nonsense lately.
My stories are turning to lies.
I knew it! I knew those weren't real GGM books!
For and all, they accept the wise.
Do you know who's doing it, Creeping Jenny? And why?
Neither a hoof or a thumb was stamped into ink, but maybe some pony wants us to change how you think.
CJ, we'll find out who's responsible and make sure they stop. I promise.
We need a queen to lead us all home. We need bone. We need the canyon, the bone.
Alright, CJ, let's get you to bed.
I thought the sea ponies were going to be magical. But things underwater are so much sadder than I thought they'd be. We have to help them, Pipp.
Yep, we sure do.
Another one? These enchantments are wearing off faster each time. Mom never did like that we messed up her mural with our fin prints. Said we shouldn't cover up our legacy. The one meant to protect the seas. I'm doing my best, Mom. Whew. That looks, well, I doubt any pony'll notice.
Sis, you here?
Yes, I was just, adding some new books to the Royal Library.
Oh. Anything good?
No! I'm still, alphabetizing them, and I don't want to lose my place. What brings you here, Princess?
Zipp wanted to talk to you about something. Do you have time?
I always have time for important guests. Won't you please sit?
I'd love to, but these chairs aren't exactly chairing. In fact, a lot of things aren't adding up, which is what I wanted to talk to you about.
What do you mean?
Let's see. There's this bizarre invitation you sent, a train that goes to nowhere, things turning into sand, books that make no sense. Oh. And my missing sister.
Our mural.
How dare you! I am a queen! I have shown nothing but hospitality, and this is how you thank me? By hurling wild accusations at my sister and me?
I never said anything about an enemy.
Guards, escort Princess Zipp back to her rooms and make sure she stays there until she remembers her manners.
I've been ignoring a lot of your mistakes, sis. I've been covering for you. I've always covered for you, but this has gone too far. You haven't wanted to fix things properly, and now look. Mom told you the enchantment was for emergencies only. You erase everything you don't want to deal with, and now you've erased me. You're on your own from now on.
Queen Calla Lily said?
She said it's break time. I'm here to take over. I thought...
I was totally not just trying to break the glass. Are you okay?
No. But hopefully I will be after I get this off my tail. You were right about the invitation. It was a fake. Lots of things around here are fake. Pipp and her friend were pony-napped by a group of trench ponies. We'd just found out when you arrived.
What? Why didn't you tell me?
Calla Lily said that sometimes lying is the right thing to do. That I don't understand that because I'm not queen. But I understand what it means to be a sister. Sisters look out for each other no matter what. I may be losing mine, but I'm going to help you find yours. Let's get out of here before any pony notices.
Long ago, the seas were full of wonder and hope. Hope and wonder. Wonder and hope. Hope and... Hope and... I wasn't trying to erase any pony. And the other kingdoms, Mom told us what happened. She went into the trench and almost didn't come out. Look, sis, can we talk? It wasn't what you thought, okay? I wasn't erasing you. That whole corner of the palace was going to come down, and it was an emergency, okay? I had to use the anemone. You two, you haven't moved from that spot, have you?
Your Majesty. No, of course not.
Well, the princess did come by and said we could grab some seaweed snacks. That she will watch the visitor.
Pony, hear me? Can any pony hear me? The thing is, my sister's not evil. It's hard being a queen, and we've been by ourselves for so long. The stuff that she makes with the ersatz enchantment, it's all to help preserve what we have. Only, Mom always warned us we shouldn't use it so much, and now Calla Lily is using it a whole lot, and all the stuff she's making is going wrong.
You don't have to come with me, you know. You could tell your sister I made you take me out.
But then, I'd be no better than... Oops!
Hey, watch it. I'm swimming here.
She's trying to protect us from the trench ponies. If they get their fins on all the anchors...
But how do you know the trench ponies really tried to steal those anchors in the first place?
Because our mom always told us, and her mom told her, and her mom told her. Plus, Creeping Jenny's latest book is pretty adamant on the subject.
My friend was pretty adamant that the book had been written by a fraud. And your sister just happens to have a spell that can make things out of nothing. But why would she work so hard to keep up the lie? Why would your mom?
Because otherwise, we're the reason the Seven Seas is like this. Dark and cold and unconnected. We're the reason magic's all messed up. And if we're the ones who've been holding on to the anchors, then maybe we're the ones who stole them in the first place?
Anemone.
Is this thing even on?
Good morning, sparkling sea!
Shh, Izzy, not so loud.
That's my sister. And Izzy. Where's this signal coming from?
They don't travel too far from the source. Come on. Anyway, this is Princess Pipp Petals, broadcasting from Pirate Radio. You might know me from my hits like Glowin' Up or my newest single, Set Your Sail.
Psst! Pipp!
Sorry, habit. I'm here to tell you the truth about the Queen of the Sparkling Sea. She hasn't been protecting you from the darkness. She's been trying to collect the anchors of the Seven Seas for herself.
And every pony who's any pony knows that forcing the power of the Seven Seas together is gonna be world-shatteringly, abso-positively catastrophic!
Thank you, Izzy, for that totally level-headed and not at all ominous warning. Look, I'm with the trench ponies right now. They're not villains. They didn't cause the darkness that separated the Seven Kingdoms, and they didn't steal any of the anchors. And I know what you're thinking. Pipp, didn't those trench ponies pony nap you? Aren't they the reason you couldn't release your super awesome new hit single on time? Well, technically. But they just wanted to show me what's really up. And this is more important than some silly song. Because how can a princess call herself a princess if she doesn't help ponies in trouble? A real princess does what's right, even if it's hard, especially when it's hard. I'm asking every pony listening, do you think Queen Calla Lily is doing what's right? Or do you think she's doing what's easy? This is Pipp Petals signing off, but not shipping out. I'll be here to lend a fin to my new friends. I hope you'll join me.
Well, lass, you fired a warning shot across the bow. We have to be careful now. This be as good as declaring war against Calla Lily herself. She'll redouble her efforts to find the last anchor and prove us wrong, no doubt.
Then I guess we'd better make sure the ship is ready for whatever she's got.
How could an enemy just leave? It's fine. It's fine. I could try to scour the Galloping Ghost Galleon again, but what's the use? Those waterlogged trench ponies don't have any idea where their anchor is. I really did think we could learn from the land ponies. All those rumors about the Uni Crystal changing Equestria. Well, maybe it's time I stop playing around and take matters into my own hands. I've made plants and animals. I've fixed buildings. I've kept the sparkling seas from falling apart like my mother and her mother before. How hard could one measly little shadow pearl be?
My goodness! What was that?
Some sort of quaking earth.
An earthquake.
Yeah, that's a better name for it.
They felt it all the way in Bridlewood.
I know we're here to talk about Zipp and Pipp, but Queen Haven? You don't think this could have something to do with the sea ponies, do you?
I'm afraid it might. And I'm afraid there's only one way to know for sure. And that's for you to go down there yourself.
Alright, I'm gonna be a stuck-up snob now. Going back up to the line. I'm a stuck-up snob who thinks she knows everything, but she does not. For one thing, I'm misusing power to get my way and trying to impress people that are dead. 'Cause I'm a weirdo and I'm being corrupted by my own powers. Where's the freaking library scene? There's the line. No wonder I didn't see it before. Okay. Oh, I hate you thing. Okay. How dare you!
Creeping Jenny's books helped us for a bit. But now they seem corrupted too. Well, Princess, we're gonna need your help. And not just underwater. 'Cause what? Calla Lily,
How dare you not pronounce my name correctly? Zipp, I dislike you even more now. I will have to unleash horrible punishment upon your stupid head. What kind of punishment shall I perform for you? Oh, I got it. I'll destroy all of your detective equipment. Yes, that will be painful. And then you will regret ever mispronouncing my superior queenly name. I'm a weirdo who's definitely corrupted by evil.